welcome back. We are on workout 3, so we are doing lower body. So as always, we have a total of 6 stations or 6 exercises we're going to run through consecutively with the least amount of rest. Rest in between your rounds, 1 to 2 minutes. I will provide modifications for everybody where I think we may need them. Remember to warm up 5 to 10 minutes before you start your workout, and please take a few minutes to cool down and stretch those muscles out when you've completed. So starting, first exercise is a side lunge with a dumbbell raise, so adding a little bit of upper body into this one. So pick a weight that's going to be challenging. Side lunge, the key to this one is keeping your chest up, pushing your butt back when you go into that lunge so your knee isn't trekking forward over the toe. So it's a simple movement. Out to the side, we're going to reach towards the toe, the butt is back, and then as we come up, we're going to raise. Down, up, raise. Down, up, raise. So try to keep your chest up for this one and push the butt back. So then we're going to do the opposite side. Over, raise. Over, raise. Okay, so 12 on each side. So 10 pounds would be perfect for me. So I would say, depending on where you're at, anywhere from 5 to 10 pounds, and then add weight from there. So number 2 is going to be the cable squats on the Inspire machine. So here, whenever we're doing a machine, you want to check your weight to make sure you are going to be able to do that. It's not going to be too easy or too heavy. So I'm going to go ahead and make this heavier for me. You're going to grab this guy here, shoulder width apart, shoulders back, core tight, and squat. On the return, squeeze those glutes at the top of the movement. Again, sit back into that chair, squeeze. When you know you're doing a good squat is when you can almost lift your toes. So that means all of the weight is in your heels. So coming back, you can see I could lift and then up. Don't allow this machine to pull you forward either. So you're kind of resisting the machine. Keep your chest upright, squeezing that glute. Sitting back, squeezing, sitting back, and squeezing. So again, for me, I have it at about 75 pounds. I definitely have to go higher in order to activate my glutes, my hamstrings, and my quads. So next we are moving to station number 3. We are doing 12 of those as well. Make sure you pick a weight that's going to be challenging. If you get to 12 and you feel like you could do more, you want to increase your weight. If you get to 10 and you feel like you're going to fail, I would say that's a good weight for you. So moving to number 3 is lunge extensions with the stability ball. This is more of an intermediate to advanced move, so I will show you a modification to this. So here, whoops, let me grab the ball. So here the key is, I put this by the wall as well, so if you need to grab the wall, get some balance, use it for stability while you're starting, all of those are an option. So the key on this one is you want to load that leg. This leg is just going to roll back and forth. So when you start with this ball, the tip of your toe is on the ball. Get into your position, your lunge position, and then roll halfway to your shin. Roll up, roll back, up, back. Staying in this lunge position is the key to load those quads and keep them burning. So all your body weight here is the best kind of weight you can use. And you're just bringing it up, extend, up, extend. So that's all there is to that one. The key, like I said, is starting with that ball on your toes, not too far up. So when you roll it back, you end just below your knee or on your shin. So modification, so you do 12 on one leg, flip over, do 12 on the other. Guarantee you do one side with ease, your other side is going to be a little less easy. So option number 2, if you're not ready for the ball, these little guys, the slider. So again, you're going to put your toe on the slider. You're still going to get into that loaded position. And I'm going to move back. And then you're just going to slide back and up. Back and up. Back and up. So again, all the weight is in the front foot. The back foot is simply pushing and coming forward with the whole load on your front leg. So again, you're going to switch over and do 12 on the other side. Same thing. So whether you're using the ball or the slider, you have both options. Okay? So that's all it is for that one. I really like that one, by the way. I can't wait to do it in my circuit. So moving on. We are going from there over to the leg press, one of our favorites. So the leg press we love, we have learned to love. It's a very intimidating machine for people who don't use it, but once you know how to use it, you typically love this machine. So sitting on it, there's different variations. You can put your feet, you got to do what's comfortable for you. I like to turn my feet out a little bit. I like to have my toes closer to the end of the plate. Again, it's a personal preference and you've got to kind of play with that for how your height, the size of your foot, the strength of your legs. Moving on, we have guards. So on this machine, I have little red lines. You have to line that red line up, and then you can bring down your plate when you're finished to lock it. In order to start or begin the exercise, you have to push this plate up, grabbing these guards, bringing them into you. You no longer have a guard on. This is all your work here. So again, play with your positioning of your feet a little bit to get that comfort. And then I like to bring it so I come out almost to either side of me, and then I can get a full range of motion. I don't want to see you locking out your knees, but I want a full extension in the leg. So coming back, again, the depth is really about your flexibility. I have some good flexibility. I also have some strength in my legs, and most people do. Most people are scared that they won't be able to push it back up. So have faith, and if you need to, put your head back. Drive through your feet to bring it up. And again, like I said, do not lock out those knees. Extend the legs, but don't lock out the knees. When you're ready, you line up your ribs straight. You're going to push it up a bit. Line it up. Your guard is on. You're lined up. You can get under your machine. So that's all there is to that one. I can do over 200 pounds, 220, 250, well over my weight. So push yourself. Know that your legs are much stronger than you think. Okay, moving on, number 5. We're going over to the Smith machine, and we're doing some squats. So standard squats with this. You can add a pulse. Is that what we're doing? We can add a pulse if you want. You can just do Up and down, nice, slow and controlled. Remember, weight in the heels as well. I like to look at myself, so I like to face this way. But if you don't like to look at yourself, you can face this way. But I'm going to face this way. So again, when you put this pad on, I don't want it on your neck. I want it on the beefy part of your shoulders. You're going to lift, you're going to turn it a bit to take your guards off. You're going to play with your stance. I like mine a little bit wider than shoulder width, and you're going to sit back. The beauty of this machine is that it will guide you in the correct form. So again, my chest remains up. I go into a full squat. I come up, I squeeze my glutes at the top of the movement, and I come down, and I do it again. Weight is in the heel. I can lift my toes up. So, full range of motion with the squeeze. Again, key, the bar is not on my neck. It is on the beefy part of my shoulders. My weight is in my heels. My chest is up, and I squeeze and drive through those legs to push that bar up. When I'm done, turn it, put it back on the guides or the hooks. So last one is going to be our Sumo Squat pulse. This one should be a good burner. So here, Sumo Squat. Nice wide stance. I want your toes somewhat tilted. When we go into a Sumo Squat, our knees go the direction of our toes. We're not going to a full Sumo Squat, we're going to a pulse. So we're going to start with our shoulders back. We're going down. See? This is what happens when you put all your weight in your heels. You can fall. Okay, let's try this again. So coming back, going into that Sumo Squat, my knees are over my toes, and I'm just squatting. Pulsing. 1, 2, 3. Although I'm pulsing, they're slow and controlled pulses. So I think we're doing a total of 15 here. This time, that may change. So with this one, you can use a kettlebell, you can use a dumbbell, you can use some, I'm using 30 pounds. I could definitely go heavier if I wanted to load my legs. So that's stations 1 through 6. Run through them consecutively. Total of 3 rounds, and I hope you get a good workout. We'll see you soon. Bye.